Hi guys. I haven't got to take a walk and stream in a little while. Hopefully the quality is okay. I feel a little winded because I just went up some very steep steps. Lately, I have not been doing a lot of cardio, mainly strength training, and that's like crammed in at the end of the day as almost an afterthought. But stopping exercising altogether is not really an option because I do think about health in the long term. And yeah, if I want to stay healthy, I'm pretty sure I need to keep exercising. So I've been trying to cram it in at the end of the day. But mental health wise, not just physical health wise, I think walking is really nice. And I haven't got to do it in a little while. Oh, I hope he's not coming this way. Coming this way? Nope, he's going the other way. Hello, if you've just joined. I just started streaming. You haven't missed much. I'm taking a walk, and I was just saying I hope the quality is okay. I haven't got to do this in a while, so it's actually a really nice day. It's been raining pretty much every day for like, I want to say a week and a half. Look at the sunset. Look at that. So beautiful. Behind me, also in that direction, is Mount Fuji. That means it's 4:30. I don't think I can see Mount Fuji today. I'm gonna walk a little farther and see if I can see it. I'm gonna get to some of the points I said I was gonna address, but I want to wait till after the announcement. So pretty. Mac! A long time no see. I'm taking a walk and enjoying the sunset. And kind of waiting for the announcement to be over. No, this is evening. It's 4:30 exactly. That's why the announcement. How are you doing? Mount Fuji is that way. But I think it's a little too cloudy to see it today. Try and see if I can see it when I go farther down, but I think it's just a little too cloudy. It's actually getting warm now that I'm walking. Cool until 4 p.m. What happened? Yeah, I don't think we can see Fuji. I'm gonna check one more time. So I completely missed several opportunities to live stream live. Uh-oh. You want to talk about it? You don't have to, but if you want to share, you can. I've been feeling the same way. Like I was supposed to stream last week, and instead I ended up at the hospital. It's not likely. It is. I mean, it's really not likely. It wasn't serious or anything. I actually had an appointment, but I didn't think that the appointment would take so long. So on Wednesday last week, I was at the hospital for maybe an hour or two. Ah, すみません。すみません。
すいません。
どうぞ。
ありがとうございます。
お気をつけて。 Um, at this point, I don't think it's really serious, like as far as like long term, but it's enough to be a temporary issue. Oh, there goes the train. That is so cool. I think they were watching the train go by, so I didn't um turn the camera all the way because I don't want to like get somebody else's small child in the shot, but that was really cool. I guess they know what time it goes by and they wait for it occasionally. There's like this small thing that I really appreciate about the community that I live in, where it's like there's an acknowledgement that we're not 100% part of it per se, because we're still learning the language and all that. But for the most part, I feel like we really get treated like part of the community by the people here. And we kind of know the vibe a little bit too. Because one of my neighbors is Atarashai when I go out. And my coworker was telling me, like, I can't just say that to anybody. Apparently, it's you say that to like people that are like part of your community. So I was like, oh, I just thought it was really nice. How much was the train? Like, how long was it? Or I think I've showed you guys the train before. I have to find it, or you can try and find it too, because usually, a lot of times I'll be like, "Oh, I'll link it under the stream," and then I forget. But there's a video that I live streamed on the train, but I really didn't talk on the train because it's not super polite to talk on the train. I mean, you can talk, but you don't want to be loud and disturb people, and so I just kind of err on the safe side. Yeah, I think so. And I also feel likewise because um the last time I was in Tokyo was I think the last time I was in Tokyo was like Thursday last week, and I had a medical appointment that day, and I was at Tokyo Station. Tokyo Station is like it's trippy. It's almost like the Harry Potter station. Like it's like really old looking from the outside, but very beautiful. And um I don't know how to explain it. Um how do I explain it? It's almost like the Harry Potter station. It kind of looks old from the outside, and the inside is pretty modern. There's like restaurants and stuff inside the station. Um you can get food, you can get something to drink, probably even buy clothes inside the station. But then parts of it are like almost like a maze. Like you have to know where to go if you're trying to leave or come into the station. And so I got confused. This doesn't usually happen. After living here for a little while, I kind of know how to find my next train. But I ended up stopping and asking the lady that worked there because I was getting stressed out because I'm like, I can't figure out how to go home because Google Maps kept on telling me I have to pay for like an expensive train ticket. And I'm like, there is no way. And so I finally stopped and I asked the lady that worked there in Japanese. And then she was like, she looked surprised that I was speaking Japanese first. And then she was like, it's right over there. Like, you basically go downstairs. And then I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, in Japanese, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I did not realize it was like right downstairs. It's just Google Map kept sending me to the wrong place. Because some trains in Japan, you have to buy like a reserved seat. You can't just show up and sit on the train. You have to like reserve your spot. And if you don't reserve your spot beforehand, then you come across the awkward situation where like the train attendant like walks over to where you're sitting and is like, "Excuse me, do you have a ticket?" And then you have to explain that you like basically screwed up and you need to like buy like a reserve seat at that point. Or if you get into that situation, you can always explain once you stop, but it's kind of like a kerfuffle that it's better to avoid. So yeah, it kept giving me those trains, like the ones you have to reserve, and I just wanted to go home on the regular train. Well, the local trains, like the one that we just saw pass, is like very easy. Like I know exactly which train that is. I kind of know roughly its schedule and stuff like that. Um, and the train station by my house is not confusing either. It's not like super big where it's like you can enter the station through like the east, the north, the south, the west B, the west C. You know, it's not like that where there's like a million different entry exit points. Like Shibuya Station and Shinjuku Station are also like very confusing. But the smaller stations, it's very easy to navigate because like you probably only have two choices. You can go on platform 1 or platform 2. So it just makes life a lot a bug went into my eye. It makes life a lot more simple. But yeah, I had to go to the hospital for appointments. So it's not like something serious, like I'm not like in danger per se, but they ended up taking forever. And then after that, I had homecoming on Friday. And at that point, by the time you get to West Z exit, like that's when I would just ask somebody because ain't nobody trying to sit in the train station for like 2 hours looking around for like where they need to go. Just ask somebody. Somebody knows where West Z is. Let me move because I hear a car behind me. I've never really like found an exit point from here, but we're gonna go this way anyway. So yeah, I had a medical appointment. The appointment took way longer than I thought. On Thursday, that took like pretty much all day. Like I got there at like noon and I didn't leave until like maybe 5. And then homecoming was on Friday. And then Saturday, I had a Halloween party. I still need to find a way to share you guys the picture of my costume. I only took like one costume photo, but I need to like share that. I'm pretty sure my other half, Mr. Icky Guy Travelers, doesn't want to be in the photo, so I'm probably gonna put a heart on his face, but just show you guys the costume that I had. So yeah, that is what has been going on. And then some like side questing life stuff that I'm not like 100% ready to share, but I'm definitely going to share you guys soon. School is back in session, so I'm taking marketing now, and that's been going pretty well. I just got my grade back for my first paper, so I submitted my very first paper over the weekend, and I got, can I walk down here? I think I can walk down here. The best side quests. Sometimes side quests make things fun, but not when they include bugs. I think I can walk down here because it's got gravel and stuff. Yeah, I actually really like marketing, and I majored in marketing before, so I feel, I don't want to say like guaranteed A on the class, but I feel pretty confident going into it as long as I make time to do the work. Like I have a paper that I am working on now, and I need to like make research notes to like kind of like big up my points so I sound like more boom boom boom, you know. So I need to like go and take notes for all of that. I hope you pass. Fail to pass. I passed my previous class and this class just started, but I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling really good about it. And my instructor is very interesting. Like he's like, very, I would call him like an innovator. Like he's very open to like new style marketing stuff. Like he was like, if you guys have like unique ideas or things that you want to share, like you're more than welcome to share. And like he's a little bit older, so he's like, if you guys know stuff, like maybe you know how to like market on TikTok or something, like feel free to like add to the class, because like it's been a while since he got his PhD, I believe. But yeah, he seems really cool. I'm looking forward to working with him throughout the rest of the semester. But sometimes it does feel like I am juggling a lot. Oh, and the other thing is I have this video project that I've been teasing for like, I don't know, maybe a month now. And I've been working very hard on. I really want you guys to see it. At this point, the video is like darn near 40 minutes long. But the reason it might be worth watching the whole thing is because I am interviewing a Japanese business owner and talking about his business, and it's almost a little bit more documentary style than like the usual content that I make. Like usually my stuff is more like a vlog, but this is actually like getting an opportunity to sit down with somebody who like knows their stuff and like is in like business here in Japan. And it was a really, really cool experience. This project has crashed my computer. Well, not crashed my computer, that's very dramatic, but it has crashed my editing software like multiple times. It got to the point this afternoon where I could not even open the software anymore. It wouldn't, my editing app wouldn't even open. And so I asked my husband for help, and he helped me update like the memory setup on my computer. So I'm hoping that that's going to solve some of the issues that I'm having. But to be 100% honest, this project has been one of the harder projects that I've worked on. And some of it is just because I'm using new software, but like this is the first project I've done where it's in English and Japanese. And so to be able to get that all set up, it's a project, but I'm hoping that it turns out really well. And I have to go back because this is like a canal. I can't go that way. I mean, I can, but I definitely should. Yeah, I was really surprised that he was open to it because I found his business on Instagram and I asked him like if it would be possible to talk with him, and he said I could. And I was really, really surprised that he let me interview him and took time from his day. So the whole total project, like in the beginning when I first started editing it, was like about an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm saying like this guy took about 2 hours out of his day as a business owner to like meet with me and like let me create content around his business. So I'm really trying my best to do that justice. And that's part of why this past weekend I was like, there's no way I'm gonna rush this video out and put it out when it's not done, because I want there to be subtitles in English and Japanese so you can understand what he's saying when I interview him. And I want to put like some little music on it so it has flavor. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm trying my best to get that finished as quickly as possible, but at this point DaVinci is just, I don't know. If anybody watches this who's like a DaVinci Resolve 20 person and they know like all of the things and they know how to get it to stop glitching, please let me know, because for some reason it's like crashing out. Sophie, what's up? We're taking a walk. How are you doing? I've just been giving an update about where in the world I've been. And yeah, it's been a lot. So hopefully the video is done by this weekend. Uh-oh. What's going on? I'm gonna loop back around because I think that's the only way to get back to the main road. You can't go that way. This is the nicest weather that we've had in like almost 2 weeks, to be completely honest. And this is the first time in, I don't know, maybe since July, I've had a chance to like just walk on a weekday just for the sake of walking because I've been so busy. So this is really nice. Ooh, ouch. That sounds very, very painful. Do you have band-aids or like not band-aids, but like an antiseptic that you can put on your toe? And just like that, the sunset is pretty much over with. You can still see the hint of it, but it's mostly gone. You have a towel? Is the cut that big? Yeah. Since it's been so rainy, there hasn't been much of a sunset to show you guys lately. And the sun sets so early that by the time I'm off work, it's already dark. So there's not really anything to show. But since today was different, I had time. So yeah, we get to enjoy the sunset together. I am okay. I've just been very busy. And so I've been kind of explaining what had happened. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's like a huge swarm of bugs. Yeah, I was at the hospital on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm okay, but I ended up being there for a really long time because one of the days my appointment just took a long time, and then the other day they didn't do appointments. I had to see a specialist, and the specialist only shows up to the hospital once a week, and then I had to wait, and I didn't understand how the thing set up. Nothing serious. This is like this. Everything is under control. It's just more so it took forever. But yeah, I was on Thursday. I was at the hospital from like 12 o'clock in the afternoon to like 5 o'clock in the evening because they didn't have appointments. And the specialist, he's only there once a week. So look, there's a cat. Say hello to the stream. Say hello, Nico. Nico. Are you friendly? You're friendly, of course. You are. Oh, you guys can't see. Do you want to say hi to the stream? You can say hi. Are you okay? Oh, you. I thought you were gonna say hi. You swerved me. What happened? I thought we were besties. Sophie even said hi to you. Come back and say hi. No? That's a definitive no. I'm wondering if it smells my cat. I would bet that cat lives over there somewhere. So, you want to say goodbye to the vlog? Say goodbye, Nico. Say meow meow. No? It's giving me a very indifferent look. Say bye. Well, it looks like that's all we're gonna get from the cat. It came up so friendly. It looked so happy to see me until it smelled my hand, and I'm pretty sure it's because of my cats, because I just brush my cats out, so they probably can smell them strongly. I do love cats, and I don't think they're an exceptionally large amount of work. Um, they're fairly easy to care for. Um, but sometimes, like if you're already busy, they can be a little bit of a lot. And then my cats are both like very emotionally needy at times. So I feel like two cats is what I can handle at the moment. I would bet that cat lives behind me though. It's definitely not hungry. I mean, I love all animals. I think probably I'm a little bit more of a dog person. Don't tell Loki and Moxie. Um, but I love me a good cat too. I think these are some daikon behind me. My coworker has rabbits, and I was like, "Girl, you really have rabbits? Who? Who? Loki and Moxie? If they are, they better be hitting like and subscribe because their cat food is expensive. Let me tell you. See, look, all our colors gone. The sunset, just like that, poof, it's gone. But my coworker has bunnies, and I was like, you really have bunnies? Like, seriously, can I see a picture?" And she showed me, and they're very, very cute. Um, I don't know what I would do with like a bunny because like I really don't know how to care for them. I have no idea. The closest I've ever had to like a pet rodent it is like my husband's hamster. We used to have a hamster before we moved to Japan. Have I ever told you guys this? That we used to have a hamster? Yeah, we used to have a hamster. My mom. Yes, exactly. Your mom is right. It's very expensive to get good quality pet food. So and then Loki has medical problems. Yeah. Um, I feel like I remember you telling me about your bunny. We used to have a hamster. Oh, our first pet, or my family's first pet that I remember, was a dog that was like a German Shepherd. Uh, German Shepherd, Australian Shepherd mix named Spike. And he was really sweet. Maybe that's why I'm a dog person. But we used to have a hamster. No, Loki did not eat him. So when we moved to Japan, I'm glad that you're here too. I'm glad that you're alive. I'm thankful for that. Um, the hamster Hypnos survived. What happened was when we were moving to Japan, I started researching how can we bring pets to Japan? Like what's the cost? What are the rules? Because Japan is a ooh, that person is speeding. I thought they were coming up behind me. I was about to dive into the bushes, y'all. Like it was about to be one of those streams. So anyways, I researched how to bring pets to Japan. I found the rules for cats. I found the rules for dogs. I couldn't find the rules for hamsters and like bunnies and birds and like exotic stuff really. I think I found some, but like very limited. If someone knows all of the rules for like bringing exotic or unique pets to Japan, please feel free to like share them in the comments or share them like after the stream, because I'm sure it will be helpful to someone. But I couldn't find anything for bringing a hamster to Japan, and I was gonna do whatever research it took. But my husband was like, "Well, maybe I'm not sure if we should bring him." Like, just kind of like, what if And I'm like, okay, the cats and my dog are non-negotiable. They must go. But I don't know what traveling is like for hamsters. I have no context, like how difficult it is for them to travel. Like, is it stressful for them? Like, what are the requirements? Do they have to have shots? They're very tiny to get all those shots. Um, so yeah, I wasn't sure. So we ended up giving Hypnos the hamster to a family. They had recently lost their bunny. Konnichiwa. They had recently lost their bunny, and they wanted another pet, and the little girl in the family kept asking where their pet was, and so they ended up adopting our hamster. Let me get caught up in the comments real quick. You said I had two special years with that bunny. Her name was Judy Hops, but when she died in the morning, I woke up, I couldn't take it anymore. Oh, yeah, losing your pet is really, really hard. Like, I really, I don't know, like, because it had been a while since I lost a pet, and then, like, I didn't expect to lose my dog. I was kind of shocked at how hard it was to experience, but I don't know. It was really, really rough. He really was a member of the family. Yeah, but the good thing is, um, if you had so much love for her, I'm sure she felt that, and I think that's like the best that like people can do when they have a pet is give their pet as much love as possible, and like that way their pet has a good life for however long they live. Um, yeah, that would be very, very rough. Like at that point, it's almost like a child. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I guess in a sense, pets remind us to appreciate everyone and everything a lot more, because a lot of elements in life are more temporary than you think. Even things that feel like they're permanent and they're like a forever problem or situation, um, they're not as permanent as you might think. Man, I went this way. I went this direction trying to avoid traffic, trying to get away from the traffic, and I just went into more traffic. It's kind of rare that I see someone get honked at, and these people just got honked at. I don't know what they're doing, but maybe they're not from this area, because that's a fast way to get honked at. Like in this area, like people know the rules. See, he's like flashing his flashers, and he's like reversing, and like he's messing up the vibe. If you've seen like the show The Emperor's New Groove, he's messing up the groove. It's not nice, but dang, man, they got a huge like yard parking area. Like that's insane. That's huge. That is so big. Some of these houses over here are very big. Like my house is like a decent size, but like some of these houses over here are very, very big. They're like so big, big. Bubbles in the top. See, there you go. That's a way to make the day better right there. It's a good idea. I don't usually walk through this area. What you mean no? What do you mean? What happened? Oh, this house looks new. Or maybe I just haven't walked through here in a long time. It's for your toe. trying to get out the way. Dang, they have a whole road instead of a parking area. I really hope your toe feels better. And definitely keep an eye on it so that it doesn't get infected or anything like that. No, I would never. I would absolutely never. But I do think you need to keep an eye on it so it doesn't get infected. One time I dropped a drawer, like it was like full of knives and forks and stuff in the kitchen. I dropped it directly on my toes and it hurt so bad. I wanted to cry. It's 3 a.m. there. Maybe I need to wake up at like 3 a.m. in Japan. Because Mac just said it looks like the morning and you mentioned that it's 3 a.m. Maybe I need to get up at like 3 a.m. here and show you guys 3 a.m. in Japan. But the thing is, this is not a good area to do it. This is not a good area to do it. Maybe Hokkaido, and also during the summer, because it stays dark until like, I don't know, maybe almost 6 now. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say to make any suggestion to use anything, and then it's not good for the injury, the type of injury you have. But definitely, I recommend putting something on it to keep it from getting infected. I'm walking this way because there's a house over here that's really pretty. And it's like my dream house. So I want to show you guys. So we can refer back, okay? Yeah, I think you might. So this is my dream house, okay? But keep in mind, like the inside in my dreams, like the inside would be like full, like modern and like I don't know, just like the coolest thing ever. The inside would be amazing. But I would want to keep the outside this way and I want to like stay true to the original style. But something like this. See that? It's like a palace. Let me move my big head out of the way. It's like a palace. Like I love that style. Like I don't want to like, invade their privacy, so I'm not going to get any closer or anything, but like that type of house is just so beautiful. Like I love the old style roofs. I like the design. Like when I keep on saying like, guys, I just want to buy like 100-year-old house here, that's what I mean. And then like I would just like renovate it and take care of it. So like it's still because the thing is, you think so? Good, good, good. The thing is that style of house is becoming less popular as I'm hearing it. Like it seems like more of like if you go back in the videos on this channel, you can see where we were staying in Iwakuni when we first moved to Japan. And it's like a square. This area is so pretty. It's like look at these flowers behind me. Yeah, it's just like a very like a square tower. That's the style that's more popular. But I want something that's like got the like I don't know, like old school magic still in it, you know? Yeah. But it's like I don't know how to explain it. I almost feel like it's more than that. Like I feel like a house like that, if someone took care of it right and like restored it to its like full beauty, those people are taking care of their house. So like that one's like a great example because it's already beautiful because they're already taking care of it. But I see a lot of them that are like that, where no one's taking care of it and it's just abandoned. And it could be like that. It could be totally like that. But instead, it's just sitting there looking sad and lonely. And I'm like, I will take care of you. That is a very good question. It's one I don't have a clear answer for, but the thing is, here in Japan, the location, so like the actual land the house is built on, is more impactful towards the price most of the time than the actual like house itself. Now, keeping in mind, if you live someplace like Tokyo, it's gonna cost more. Like if you live in the middle of Tokyo, it's gonna cost more. But I don't know. I'll have to try and make like some sort of a technical, more explaining version of this. I'll have to find a way. Ideally, I would make a PowerPoint that I could play on the screen for you guys. But like, see, that's an area where my age is showing. Like, I feel like I don't know. I'm sure I can figure it out. I'll ask ChatGPT. We'll figure it out. I'll get back to you on that, Mac. Sophie said the house you want is in Florida Keys. Oh, I could imagine that would be lovely. I love American beach houses. Like, I haven't seen a ton of them in Florida, and I've never been to the Keys. When we went, I think we were like in like the Miami area, so like it was more city, but like the ones on the coastline of Texas. Wait, what? What? It's 28 million. What? Okay, fair point. That's that is it's a good ooh, that's expensive. But to be fair, on a serious note, like we all only have one life to live, you know? So like if we all spend our lives thinking like what is the most minimal thing that I can get, that I know I can get, that's like within arm's reach, that I don't have to try for, then like I feel like we're selling ourselves short. Um is $28 million for a house reasonable? I mean, who knows? Maybe it's something that you won't know until you try, you know? And then if you try and you realize that it works, then like you've achieved like a goal, you've achieved a dream. Is it reasonable though? It could be reasonable though. Like let's say, right? That you became an entrepreneur, right? And you had over $1 billion in asset for your company. Maybe you could afford that. Or let's say like you discovered the latest technological innovation. Like there's a lot of self-made millionaires and billionaires who became extremely successful because they were talented in something and they put themselves out there and they were willing to go for it. I just had a marketing assignment about Disney, and apparently people were telling him and his brother that his idea was trash, like straight trash, when they came up with it. And now look at Disney. No one would say that now, but in the beginning, people were laughing in his face. I mean, I don't know about fighting John Cena. Like, he looks kind of, burly. I don't know. No offense to him, but konnichiwa. I think I'm gonna cut through the It's starting to get dark. I should probably meander to a good stopping place. You used to have a crush on him? I'm trying to think of a celebrity that I had a crush on. I'm not super big on celebrities, but there used to be a like a screensaver on my computer that was the dude from Lord of the Rings that had the like blonde hair. I think his name was Legolas. I'm not big on Lord of the Rings, but I thought he was cool. So, and my instructor was like, "What is that?" Oh, I appreciate you too. Let's get to a good spot so I can say goodnight to everybody. I want to move. I want to move away from the location where I am because hold on, I'm gonna tell you guys why in a second. What's going on for Halloween? You know what? We don't have an official plan yet. Usually, oh, you can kind of still see a little bit of it. Usually for Halloween, we go to Osaka. That's been our thing. So like the first year, because we've been here for 3 years. The first year we were in Japan, we went to Shibuya, and then they start closing Shibuya down and all that. There goes the train. And then we've been going to Osaka. But this year we might do something different, but we don't have a set plan yet. And we need to kind of hurry up because Osaka's kind of far away. So if we're going to go that far, we need to like make a plan. I want you right here, house 3. I mean, I don't know. I might stream again, but the thing is, today was like a one-off situation. Like I was supposed to go into work and I didn't end up going into work. So then instead I had a little bit more time in the evening to stream. But tomorrow I still have to go to work, so I still have to like plan accordingly. I'm gonna try and stay consistent as I can, but some days I'm just absolutely tired. Like I kind of regret going to my own homecoming, to be completely honest. I think you used to be able to sit in here. What happened to the little seating area? Did they tear it? They tore it down. Oh, no, guys. They tore down my little seating area. It used to be right here. And they tore it down. Oh, I'm so upset. I can't believe they tore it down. Man, that makes me sad. I mean, things change, but I liked that spot, and it used to have the vines on top of it. I don't know why they took it down. Maybe it was old and it was a safety hazard, but I really liked it. Okay, I need to find another spot where I can sit down and wrap up the string. I can't believe that they took away my spot. It's okay. I'm just very disappointed. I think maybe I'm too sentimental. Like I get attached to like places and things too much. Like not because like oh this thing is valuable or expensive, but because like it has value in my heart, you know? Yeah, I'm just sitting on a bench now. Yeah, what was I telling you guys? I'm gonna have to go to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to prepare all myself to go to work. And I need to eventually go back and edit this video that I'm working on. It's just that it's crashing DaVinci Resolve. So if anyone knows how to resolve, I mean, it's more or less it's a bench, but it's getting dark, so you guys can barely see me. The water burns. I'm sorry. I kind of had a feeling that might happen, but I still think the bath is a good idea because it's probably good to clean the wound. I gotta go back towards my space. I want to like give everybody hugs and sign out, but my spot, it's gone. I'm sure I'll get over it soon, but I'm really salty about that. I hope they build another one. Um, yeah, I think it's good to maybe clean it again afterwards too, and definitely wrap it even if you don't have a band-aid before you sweep, just to be safe, so nothing gets in the wound. I'm gonna set you guys on this stone water fountain and just say thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate everybody for hanging out during the stream. Hugs, although it's kind of dark, so it's difficult to see. You said have a great night, stay safe. Please stay safe and have a great day tomorrow. I appreciate you. Huggy. Hugs. Stay safe too. Do a flip. I already said I will do a flip when I hit 2,000 subscribers. I will do a flip with the whole live stream. That is a promise. Unless I'm in a cast or something, and then I'll have to like find a way to like, I don't know. I will do a flip. I'll find a way to do a flip with the stream when I hit 2,000. Anyways, good night. See you later. Sorry it's dark. Bye.